Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Thanks for tuning in. If you are new, welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome as well. Today, I just want to talk about my experience in the Caribbean and the things that were shocking to me, and that's between living in Dominica and also living in Saint Vincent. So they have similar culture. So the first thing I will talk about weather. The weather is confused. Sometimes it's very hot, sometimes it's very cold, and it depends on where you choose to stay. If you live in a building where the walls absorb heat, you'll be very hot. And another thing about their weather, they experience natural disaster, which was very shocking to me. I experienced Hurricane Maria and relocated to St. Vincent. And relocating to St. Vincent, I experienced volcano. I'm like, did I leave fry pan to fire? But that's the Caribbean life for you. You get to experience natural disasters. So moving on, let's talk about their banks. Their bank closes very early as 2 p.m. And it's surprising to me because in Nigeria, the bank closes late. And I'm wondering, don't these people like money? And I feel because they have smaller populations, then there are not really a lot of people that uses the bank as much. So maybe that's why. Another factor would be the food. They don't have certain things that we have in my country, Nigeria. They don't have palm oil, and to make our local food, we need palm oil. They don't have palm oil. One thing that confused me, I would see like big gallon of ketchup, and I was thinking that was palm oil. But when I realized it was ketchup, I laughed so much. So I tried their soup, their kalu soup. It's really nice, made with cocoyam, or you can use potatoes, and it was really nice. They don't make it with palm oil, and it was nice to try. Then the way they make their pastries is different from the way we make our pastries. They call it patty, beef patty, chicken patty, roti, and their okra. I couldn't try their okra in Dominica because they didn't prepare it the way Nigerians prepare their okra soup. We use palm oil to make ours. They just boil it, and I feel they even use it as their side, like they eat it as side dish. Or I don't even know. Like, I have to try out their food. Their pepper. They had sweet pepper and then they had hot pepper. Even though they both look the same, you're thinking it's normal pepper, but there was a difference between both. And I also I had never tried breadfruit until coming to the Caribbean. I was so skeptical to try it, but when I did, I fell in love with it. I love breadfruit in the Caribbean. In Dominica, one thing I picked up from there, they say good night. I'm not too familiar with how they greet in St. Vincent. I think anyone goes, but I was introduced to saying good night. I try to reason it as if you say morning slash night, then if you have good day, then I guess when you say day, then you have evening. So we Nigerians are used to greeting good evening. So I think that's if like maybe someone is greeting you as good day, but then they greet good morning, good afternoon, and then good night. So I was used to greeting good night. When it comes to greeting older folks with honorifics, they don't like it. They feel like the title is making them feel old, especially using the words like sister, brother, uncle, auntie in addressing older people. So they don't like that. And yeah, I'll leave it at that because me, I think my indifference in that sense would be I don't really like addressing pastors as daddy, and Nigerians do that a lot. To me, it's like my biological father is my biological father. I don't. So if they say they don't want to be addressed by sisters, they're not your brother, they're not your sister. So why are you calling them by those titles? See, and internet, there's unlimited supply of electricity and the internet. In Dominica, it was pay as you go. You pay for your light bill. Um, Basically, it's almost like you're recharging your lights. So if you don't pay, you will not have light. Then in Saint Vincent, it's not pay as you go, but definitely you have to pay. You have to pay your bills. You have to pay for your lights monthly. So they bring out the bill and then you pay. But in Dominica, it was their language. Dominicans sound different from Saint Vincent, and I feel the Saint Vincent accent is more clearer to me compared to Dominican. Dominican, the only thing I picked up from them is where you going, you going, you come in. Then Saint Vincent, not so much. Probably, oh, that thing mash up. That means, oh, that thing is sports. That's the only thing I picked up from them. And they do give compliments a lot when you're walking down the street. Oh, hi, pretty girl, you look nice. They do give compliments a lot. The nightlife is really good. You go at any time you choose to leave your house, and they do play African music if you request for them to play African music, like Nigerian songs. But majority of the time, they do play their own Caribbean songs. That includes both in St. Vincent and Dominica. Then transportation in both St. Vincent and Dominica on a Sunday or on a public holiday, you won't get any ride, you won't get a bus, you can't catch a bus during those times. You would have to ask for a ride from a stranger. And I noticed both St. Vincent and Dominican women, they are not so inclined to like give you a ride. But the men, so regarding their church, they don't tie a tie. I am an Orthodox person, so I do attend Catholic and Methodist. And on their Sabbath day, they keep it holy. St. Vincent, I realize most of them attend Adventist, Seventh-day Adventist church. When I mean they keep it holy, meaning if you can't pay them, if you want to even give them your rent on that Saturday, you might not see them. They will not be available because, yeah, that's shocking. And center of tourism, and you get to see like cruise ship, and that was interesting to see. You are walking down the road, walking down anywhere, you would see an African print clothes. Oh, the Caribbean, when it comes to their dressing is very baggy, both in Dominica and in St. Vincent. I don't really see much of them wearing baggy clothes. It's a little bit fitted, and they do love African prints. See those our Nigerian rapper, they love it, and it was surprising to see. So we've come to the end of the video. Thanks for tuning in. Please do make sure to leave a comment about your experience in the Caribbean, the things that were shocking to you, and I'll see you some other time.